vertebrae from a short-toothed bear, short-faced bear. Saying it wrong. This guy is a monster when you see him upstairs. And here is part of a lower jaw, the short-faced bear. This guy is fairly rare, but we have this one partial skeleton recovered from near town here. Okay, so we've got our sloth, we've got our bison. It's called Bison latifrons. So here's a fossil skull of Bison latifrons, kind of the symbol for the museum. You can see the horn cores right here. The thing to realize is as long as these horn cores are, that's the actual core. You don't have the keratin sheath on there you would have in life, making those maybe a 25, 33% longer. Okay, so you can get a horn core spread of maybe 6 to 9 feet. Again, coming from a dinosaur guy, but I think that's, if I remember right, about the spread for these guys, 8 to 9 feet in between the horns. These are one of the most common fossil animals we'll find out here in the Pocatello area, again from the Ice Age, about 100,000 years old. Here is a little helicoprion and a giant rock. Looks like the one I wanted to show you must be on exhibit upstairs. But you guys can come look and see this one. I wanted to show you one of the giant ones. We'll look in the other room in a minute too. But this one was just found this past few months out of one of the phosphate mines. Let's see more mammoth bits. So, let me show you guys. We'll go in here to C. Beautiful specimen, helicoprion, nice wall here. This is one of the biggest ones that I'm aware of. Right here, this is the size of a car tire. There's a beautiful one. Smaller ones here. So who remembers what we, our best ideas for what helicoprion ate?
Shellfish?
Shellfish.
Yeah, didn't it crush it, like using its jaw? Like it would crush it on the roof of its mouth with the...
Yeah, it had like a hard pavement up there, and remember which direction the teeth went? Towards the back of the throat, so it's hypothesized it would pull its prey towards the back of its throat. So the shellfish, I told you they were big ammonoids. There you go. See that thing? That is one of those ammonoids, again the size of a car tire, right there. So that's one of our best hypotheses for what these things are eating, are these giant ammonoids. Remember, this is like a squid, basically, in a spiral shell. They're really common fossils in the Permian and later. But it's hypothesized that these guys are eating that. So you've got your helicoprion. Here is a nice smaller one. I haven't seen this specimen before. Okay. Other things that you'll find in these rocks called the Phosphoria Formation are scales of fish. You can come over here and you can see it's like a flank of a fish. It's all fish scales. There's a very sad story one of my friends told me about talking to a guy out of one of the mines where he says when they're out there, out of the side of the cliff came a bunch of rocks, and one of them had this big, perfect fish. And so they got ready to go out to investigate it and get it collected. And then they went out there the next day, there'd been a landslide. And it was supposed to have been absolutely gorgeous. And all we've got here so far are these sides of these fish, all these fish scales. So that's your Phosphoria, about 280 million years old. More total lake mammoth material. And random material in here we're working on that's just little Paleozoic shells and stuff. So that's kind of a quick collections tour. Do you guys have questions or something you wanted to see? If we have it, you want me to see if I can show it to you? Or do you have questions on the assignment? Or Ann?
Do you actually have a tooth for a saber-toothed tiger?
We do in there somewhere. I've seen it before. We can go back and check for just a sec if you want. So, yeah, let's go peek. So.